I want to keep this short and sweet. If you're using Batocera and you're trying to use the Megabezel, which is really nice, and it gives it that CRT look, and you're trying to line it up all the way around. Now, I've tried adjusting the actual overlay. It's not that. You don't need to do that. You can leave that as it is, and this is what you need to do. You need to go into your options, however you bring your menu up, like this. You need to go down. You need to find shaders. Then on here, the Megabezel shader you're using, you want to go to parameter and then move all the way down. And on here, this one here where it says viewport zoom. Okay, so the more you add to that, depending on the game, so on arcade, my default is 100 and I go to 110 to make it perfect for me, but for you it might need to be larger or smaller. But on this Game Boy Advance, I had to set this to 86.4 to be perfect on my screen, and then I had to adjust slightly the X and Y position here. And then once you've got it how you want it, you go all the way up. Now just keep backing in and out so you can see it, and then you go, oh, I like it, it's good. Then go back to this menu again, go all the way up, back out even, so you're in this bit, and you want to save the preset. So you click that, and then you can save it as per system. So obviously if you've got a Mega Drive, you can save it as Mega Drive, Game Boy Advance, so I saved this as like Game Boy Advance, blah, blah, blah. Once it's saved, you can then go down and click Save Content Directory. So if all your Game Boy games are in one folder, and you've done it for the Game Boy, for instance, every game will be exactly the same and use the same aspect and everything, which is great. But Batocera will always try and overwrite what you've done. So once you've saved it to Content Directory, back out. So you come all the way back out to your game menu. Yep. Press your start button, game settings, configuration, and whatever system you wanted to set up. So we just went Game Boy Advance. Hit that, and you go down, and it's your shaders. Where it says shader set, normally I'd have Megabezel on there, but we don't want that because it'll overwrite. So just put none. And then all that means is everything that you've just set is already done manually. You don't need to change that. Now, if you did want to go back and change anything, you can do that yourself and then save again. And then if you did mess it up and you're like, oh my god, I've messed it up and it's all gone, just come back to here and you can always go to shader set and then just turn it back onto like auto or put it on Megabezel or whatever you want. But by clicking off, as in none, that means every single game will play. Let's just choose any one. Star Wars. So I haven't tested this one. So this should just boot up and be perfectly formed. Literally just... yeah, exactly. Look, so it's all around the edge, perfectly fits exactly, and that's what was really bugging me. So hopefully it helps someone, and it's under 3 minutes.